What inspired you to do this?
So I found this opportunity. I heard that the previous owner was looking for somebody who knows this job and work for him here. I checked in Google the place, the town, and the lakes and everything because I didn't have an idea. Since the first time I checked on it, I liked it. So it took me about a month to decide to come over. I came here 7 years ago. It's as genuine as it can be, and I never regret.
Hello and welcome back to our latest episode of Storefront Strategies. Now, I'm delighted to be joined today by Yannis from Penrith, which is really interesting because it's a little bit south of me, but we're still in the UK, which is really exciting. So, Yannis, thank you so much for being here with me today.
No, it's a pleasure. Thank you for the invitation.
No, you're very welcome. So, what I'd like to do to start off with is get you to say a little bit about yourself and your business, please.
Yeah, I come from Greece. I came here 7 years ago. I work in the business that now I own. I worked for the previous owner for about 1 year. And because I love since day one the town and the community here, lovely people, after a year I took over the business without any hesitation and I never regret.
So, what is your business?
It's a Greek takeaway, but is as genuine as it can be.
So, it's real, authentic food.
Yes, I'm doing exactly the same food that I remember eating by myself when I was a kid in my childhood. So I provide the same exactly here. I don't know if it's good or bad, but this is what I'm doing. I like the way I'm very proud for what we have here, and the quality and the products is genuine. My main supplies come from Greece, which is still the most aesthetic thing you can have. And the rest, we do it here homemade. Me and my fiancée Maria, we cook a lot every day to provide the best we can.
What inspired you to do this?
To be honest with you, because all my regular customers and friends know that, I have to tell you one thing. My main profession is car mechanic. But this is the second job that I used to do in parallel while I was growing up, starting doing for extra income, in Greece. So start doing deliveries when I was young, very, very young. And then eventually I went deep inside, started cooking a bit because I was cooking at home as well. And yes, in the end, I knew everything about the job. I found the same business back in 2012 in Greece, but because of the crisis and the tax that the government gives in Greece makes it not possible to survive. So it didn't last long. We hold the business for 1.5 years and then we shut it off because we were just working for the government, for the tax and the bills, nothing else. So anyway, I make it short. After that, many bad things happened to Greece, so you couldn't find a proper job. Everybody will get the big businesses, the factories get benefits of that. The government did nothing about the people that they had the need to work. There was no protection. They will hire you for about a month to test you. They didn't give you any insurance. They didn't give you any money. And even if you were lucky to find a decent job, they would find an excuse not to pay any insurance and you will get the money under the table, like, black money. It was not pleasant. So with trying to find something to save myself and see what I'm going to do because I was not happy there and I was ready to jump. So I found this opportunity. I heard that the previous owner was looking for somebody who knows this job and work for him here. I checked in Google the place, the town, and the lakes and everything because I didn't have an idea. Since the first time I checked on it, I liked it. So it took me about a month to decide to come over. I came here, I worked for him a year, and after a year I took over.
What's been some of the biggest challenges that you faced in taking over this business?
To be honest with you, I didn't think a lot. I just took over because I had the trust in myself and my fiancée Maria, and I had trust in the community here. So yes, many things happened in between, but nothing to make me regret.
Were there any challenges?
What do you mean by challenges?
Things that you found difficult that you had to think differently to make the changes that you need?
The main thing, which is still hard, some people never been to Greece. So I'm here providing all the Greek goods, which is the doner meat, as you call it here, kebab. It's not even close to what we serve here. We have a product, we call it gyros. Some people know it as gyro. Some others are confused because gyros, they think that is the wrap, but gyro or gyros is the meat of the spit. So we provide here chicken and pork gyro, and the pork doner meat, as you call it, makes us unique because nobody else selling it about in the other takeaways in the businesses. And I'm still finding it hard to make people that they never visit Greece to come on in and try it. No matter the awards we have, no matter that we've been the best takeaway for 2023 in England, in the England Business Awards, still people hesitate to come in because, and I don't blame them, because as you look it from outside, it looks the same like the other takeaways. So some people may think, it's another takeaway, so I don't like it, I'm not going in. But I'm very happy and glad because when they're coming in, they keep coming back and they bring their friends.
What does a typical day look like when you're working?
It's hard to understand, so I can tell you in a few words. I mean, because we end up late in the night before cleaning and stuff. So we will sleep late, we wake up late. So the next thing we have to do is start doing prep or get the supplies, get the fresh veg and stuff, because I'm not doing a big stock. I'm doing daily stock because it has to do with veg, and my other stock is weekly. So I keep maintaining fresh and is all in place. So we don't need a big, warehouse and stuff. I don't want that. I want to be fresh. I have it now. I take it for a week, and when it's gone, it's gone. And yes, then we have a little break for ourselves in between, a quick coffee in town or a quick wander about, and then come back in for bread, then operate, and then finish, start cleaning, and then eventually sometimes you go to bed. Yeah.
And then you do it all again. So do you feel that you offer good customer service?
I don't like to answer these questions, but I'm happy because I see the reviews of my customers, which I never ask. And I see that they're coming back happy, and even customers that they passing by the town overnight or they are repeatable after a year because they come again in the lakes for a visit. They keep coming back and they're happy and they feel very welcome, as I say. So, and I'm not doing it, because I like customer wise. I'm talking about just it is we are who we are. I am acting as I feel. So it is what it is. And I'm glad because people are happy with that.
So you're a genuine person who is the same at work as you are at home, and then that authenticity comes across in who you are and what you do.
And I'm glad because people understand that people who know me and Maria since we're here, I'm happy because they know we are exactly the same people when we are into the shop and where we have our day off or wander about, and they talking to us and we talking to them back as it is exactly the same. I'm not doesn't make any difference for us or to them.
So what marketing have you found to be effective for bringing people into your takeaway?
I never paid for any advertisement or whatever. I just use my social media by myself, the business social media in any platform I can, because it needs time as well. So I do my best. And yes, it helps a lot. Also the town social media and our business social media, like a community here. This is what I do, nothing else. I'm glad because most of my customers coming because somebody else told them. We've been recommended. This makes me happy.
Word of mouth is very powerful.
Even nowadays, yes, after several years, more people, new customers coming in daily because they've been told so. I've been recommended to them.
Are you part of your local business improvement district?
Yes, I am.
Have they been helpful for you?
This is the spirit of the community here. This is what I like here. Through them, people understand who you are. And this is the most important thing.
Have you had to adapt your business to the way that the market has changed over the last 7 years, or the way that consumers' wants have changed?
No, I think I'm the same in the big picture. Most of my business is still the same, not because I'm afraid to change something, but because people like it as it is. It is genuine. I don't feel like that I have to change something to attract more people because I think people like it as it is. And this is the feedback I have. If it's right or wrong, we'll see it, we'll tell in the future. But at the moment, because every feedback is very, very welcome and very useful for us to improve ourselves or to be better, the feedback is still the same. So I think we're doing in the way they like it.
I think that is very insightful and also quite brave, because I think many people would look to change things because they can, rather than having the position to say, I know what works, people like it, we have the reviews that shows it like they like it, so let's keep doing the same and getting more customers with what we already know really well.
Exactly. It is a risk. You can change. People will understand or they will accept or decline. But at the moment, I'm not willing to do something extremely different because people, they like that in every visit they have, they get the same quality and exactly the same that they're willing to have. This is their feedback. This is what makes us keep going, and this is what we do.
Yeah, it's good. So it's one thing to be passionate about food and making food and looking after people, but actually running a business is a different skill set. How have you found balancing the two and actually running the business as well?
That's a tough question. I think I'm a bit lucky because I've had the experience before about the businesses, own my own business back in Greece. Here is a bit more challenging because we have to deal with different situations daily, especially because we are in the heart of the town. So I have a lot of pubs about and people are drunk daily. So we have to deal with that. I'm glad that we don't have many issues. It's very rare to have something. But yes, you have to deal with that. But at the moment, we don't have any extremely bad situation. The only challenging time I can tell you, if you're interested, was during COVID, and we had to decide if we stay open or not. Many businesses among the country, they shut and they came back afterwards. And the government back then gave a lot of money in grants to support and the businesses survive, and especially to those that they were closed. We didn't know that, and we didn't expect anything. So we just talk to each other, and I said to Maria that I won't be happy to stay locked in my house, doing nothing and just waiting till all this goes so we can go out. I will feel like a lion in a cage, so I can't do that. I could easily go back to my home in Greece and get the grants from your government and come back to work with my pockets full of money. I didn't do that, and I never regret it. We stayed here, we stayed open, we support the community, and I'm so happy that we can provide food to our GP and the hospital because they were working non-stop you remember how bad it was, and they were barely having time to go to their homes. So I felt like cooking for them makes me feel so happy. Yes, we did it many times during COVID, me and Maria, for them, and I never regret. I'm so proud and happy for that. And I didn't do it to show off, or we never thought about it. And I don't know if any other business did, but we never see about that. We never look about that. We just did how we felt. And yes, people keep supporting us. We survived the situation, and we're still here. And that makes me more happy.
I think it's great that your business is authentic and genuine and you haven't really changed anything. But I'd like to know if you have future plans for your business. Is it just going to run the same as it's always been, or are the things that you would like to do?
Of course, we have plans. The thing is that I don't know if I'm ready to share about them.
Oh, that's fair enough.
Yes. No, it's nothing that I want to hide, but, we have set some plans, and it depends how it goes, and especially how the town is moving, because many things in the town have been changed, as you said, and many businesses already have shut for good, which is a bit sad for me. Also, 2 banks has been closed in the town. The town's getting quieter. Then our thinking is not just close the business or expand or do something else, but to help the town be more active. We targeting this, this way. So I can tell you something that is going to be, looks like a lie later. I never lie. I'm not that kind of person. So yes, we do have some plans because we love this town. We love this town.
What advice would you give to somebody who's thinking of starting their own brick and mortar business?
I will start with something else. Some people think, even now that we have some conversation with random people daily, some people think that we only work the times that are the opening times. That means that we open 5 or 6 hours or 4 hours, depend the day. And they think, okay, it's nothing. You can work just like 4 hours. You have your own business and you get rich. There's not even close. Being self-employed and especially this tiny town, you have to be there 24/7 if you want to survive like a business and survive and living from that. We are not greedy, so we live with dignity. And we are happy with that. I knew since I moved here, I will never be rich. I'm not here to be rich, and I'm not here to get, the community money and just go away someday. I'm here, and I'm still here because I like it here, and I respect each customer coming in daily, even spend 10 pence. So this is me, because we live from all of these people in the community. So that's why we want to provide the best. And then I'm going the question you said. I would advise somebody to think twice if he can survive and overcome every single challenge is coming daily, from the simplest to the most fun. And if he or she feels ready to do, then 100% get to it and give the best he can or she can. And I think the failure, even if you fail, may be something that will help you to do something better in the future. Because for me, there's no failure. If you try something and you be in it 100%, even if it doesn't work, it's not a failure. Maybe it's the beginning for something else in the future. That's my point of view.
I've seen fail used as an acronym where it's first attempt in learning.
Exactly.
So you don't fail, it's a learning experience, and you take what you learn from that and then you apply it to the next time round.
Some people get disappointed though, but no, they have to get the lesson from that and be better in the next.
What's the number one thing you wished that you knew when you started out that you know now?
I am blessed that I had the experience from my business in Greece. But starting all over here, I would be more happy if I had the knowledge that I have now after 7 years. So I could start from this point and proceed to the next. I don't think I have done something bad, but it would be help me a lot and save me time if I had the knowledge that I have now after 7 years and make people easier to come in and help them further. Because maybe my way was not so good, if I may use that word, to help them come in and give it a try, or may took a little longer.
Yeah, I think people don't necessarily realize the amount of time it takes to learn the business and how to run a business.
I don't blame them, as I told you before, because some people, and because myself, I'm very fuzzy person in the food. It's hard to change. They go for something that they know, which I totally understand. I mean, most of the people here, they prefer like a garlic sauce, the garlic mayo sauce, which is nothing bad with it. But my food is being served with a Greek garlic sauce, and we call it tzatziki. I make it every day fresh, and it's very, very healthy. Not because I make it myself, but because it's only yogurt, garlic, cucumber, olive oil, salt, pepper, vinegar. That's my recipe. I make it every day fresh. It's not mayo. It's not, because I make all the sauces by myself into the business. And once they try the tzatziki, because they didn't ever try before, they go in it. But it's still hard, try. No, I prefer garlic mayo. But once they try the tzatziki into the wrap or into like extra top in the side, then they come back for it. So that makes me happy.
That's great. Where can our listeners find and follow you?
In the social media at Facebook, Instagram, and lately on TikTok. I'm trying to do my best. I'm a bit boomer there, but I'm getting there. I need some time. And whenever we have the time, I put some more. We're working on it. And also we have our own app. They can download our app in their app store, even if it's Android, on the Google store, or if they have Apple on their app store, they can just type Just Brick Penrith and they will find the app. Just download it and they can browse in our menu to get an idea, to see how it looks like. We have also vegetarian options, not vegan options yet, but we're working on it because it's hard. We cook a lot. And yes, on Facebook is Just Brick Penrith, Instagram Just Brick Penrith, the same on TikTok.
Brilliant. So Just Brick Penrith, all over the place, and we'll find you.
Yes, it's easier because there are more businesses among UK and Scotland called Just Brick, but Just in Brick Penrith is only one. It's only ours.
Absolutely perfect. Thank you so much for taking the time to have a conversation today.
It was a pleasure, much appreciated.
I really appreciate the journey that you've been on, and I'm excited to see what happens next for you as well.
Thank you so much. Before we go, I want to thank the whole community of the Cumbria and the town for the support, and all the people who involved and take us in this journey and put us in the place being like the best takeaway in the whole country. And this year we're privileged to be nominated again at England Business Awards, and people can vote for us as well. Once again, let's hope we take it home.
I think you definitely deserve to. So if you're ever near Penrith, definitely check out Just Greek Penrith.
Much appreciated. Everybody welcome, and I'm waiting for you if you've been down.